Good day, guys. Being here. Today we're going to quickly go through a couple of questions here. Okay, so the first one is okay. So how do we turn the water into this? Okay, so yeah, basically model something. So we can, when we cut a section, so we show some, like a river or creek. We can use top solid, but if you don't have 2024 or 25, do we have 25 now? If you're using old one, so if you don't have top solid, we can also use floor, and then for the river part, we can just do some model in place sweep. Okay, so let me just quickly show you. So actually I did this one, so let's open this. So so what I did is so this is basically a floor, a very thick floor, and so you can see that's a meter thick, and use some earth material for the material, and then actually let me just copy this one to here. So what I did is so that's a flat floor, so I use modify sub element and add a few split lines. So as you can see, once I add split line, we can we need one more. Okay, here one more, and then we can just go edit the level. So for example, you can click on the edge and change this one. So for example, -500. You can also Control C and go to each individual point, Control V. So you can do this. Okay. So let's just quickly change the level of these points. Okay, so now you can see, this is not what we maybe this point need to be 0. Okay, so something like this. And then we're going to create a river here. So for the river, the easiest way is to use model in place. And the category is quite important because some of the category it's not cuttable or not you can't join them with the floor. So the best one I think. So if you're not sure which category, you can always use the generic model first. Okay, so and then we can just create a sweep. For the sweep, so we set sketch path, set work plan, pick a plan. Okay, pick this surface, and then for this path, so I'm going to just draw. When you start here, so you can see the red dash line here. It's telling you that this direction is perpendicular to this edge. So for this one, so we need to make this perpendicular. So the reason why, I'll show you why. Okay, so if I rotate this a little bit, not perpendicular to this edge, okay, and then I'll just do something like this. So for this edge, I'm going to see this blue dash line. I'll make this one perpendicular to this edge. Okay, so here. So now escape and go finish this path and go edit profile. So for the profile, I'm going to just draw the horizontal line first and do a spline, what's this called? Spline. And then we can just do something like this. Okay. And maybe not that dramatic. Just, okay, something like this. A little bit. All good. And finish. And finish. So now you can see, because when we draw the sketch, the path, we perpendicular to this edge, so you can see this is perfectly matching this edge, but this here it's not. Okay, so to fix this, we just go edit and sketch path, select this, drag this point until you see a dash line. Okay, so finish, that's it. Okay, so that's it. And then we can just use join geometry because this is a generic model. So generic model, you can join them with some system families such as floor and walls. So let's click the river first, and oh hell, sorry, we need to finish finish the model first, and join river and earth. Okay, let's control Z, try the other way around. So join earth, river. Okay, so you can see the entire river will be cut, will be inside of the earth. So this is very important. So click the river first and then the earth. Okay, so the next step is give it a material. So go edit in place. Okay, select the river, go here, and I'll search, see if there's a water. No water, that's fine. Create a new material. I'll just rename it, call it water. So if you want to, you can go to appearance, go here, under appearance library, liquid. So there's some material, so maybe I'll just pick this one. So click on this and close it, and then that's it. So let's finish. Sorry, my Revit is a little bit slow. Click OK. Okay, and then finish. So it's why it's not transparent, translucent? Maybe the water is too murky. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think so. These are appearance. It's used for, I think, for realistic. Maybe under here there's no transparency. Maybe if I take this, yeah, that should be fine. Just give us a little bit transparency. So that's good. Click OK. Finish. So yeah, so this is murky water, dirty. So yeah, so this is it. So very simple. So just floor, model in place, a sweep, and then that's it. So when you do a section, oh hang on, the color is not good. Let me just change this a little bit. So it's yeah, maybe it's too dark. I'll give it a lighter color. Okay, so maybe a little bit more transparency. Finish. Yeah, that's better. So okay, so this is it. Okay, so let's do a section box and drag this so you can see that's it. Yeah, maybe you need to increase the thickness of the floor a little bit. Yeah, okay, so this is it. Floor, I think it's very similar to the top solid, because top solid is basically yeah, very similar. So okay, so I think that's it. That's it. Okay, so let's quickly another one. So this is about the graphic setting of overhead lines. Example question. Okay, so basically it's on a floor plan, but it's showing the upper overhead line of the floor above. Yeah. So okay, so let's go to a floor plan. So we need a floor plan. We need a floor. So let's just quickly do a floor. So I use oh hell, sorry, not wall. Go to floor. Or just create a generic floor. Okay, so here, so we have one floor, and I'm going to just create similar CS and create another floor here, but this time I'll change this one to level 1, so we have a floor above. But because in the default setting, view range setting, so we are looking, we are standing at 2.3 meters looking down with a cut level of 1200, so we won't be able to see the floor above. To see the floor above, we can use an underlay. Okay, so basically we change this one. I'm not sure which one. Maybe look up, look down. Yeah. So yeah, you can just have a test around all these different level, different look up or look down. So until you see the the floor above. So now we can see this floor above, and we can also select it if you want to. So you can tab and pick the floor above. But the graphic setting of the floor above is always a solid gray line. Okay, it's always a solid gray line. This is different to the beyond. So when we, I'll show you what I'm talking about. So if we have a floor, so I'll just create another floor here, but this time it's ground floor with a negative offset, so it's lower than the ground floor. And then if we, so by default I won't see that floor because the view depth is only at ground level with 0 offset. So if we change this one to, for example, change to unlimited, it means we can see the depth is unlimited, but we can see this floor, and we can see this, the line style of this floor is a dot line, is a halftone dot line. So this line style is controlled by here. So if you go to manage additional setting, line style, there's click on here. So there's a beyond. Okay, so it's controlled by this one. The beyond this line style is controlled by this type. So if I change this one, so for example, change it to red, in this view it will become red. But this line style, it's not controlled by anything. As far as I understand. But yeah, if I'm wrong, please let me know. Okay, so this I had a test. It won't. So although there's a, if you go to line style, there's a overhead. There's a overhead line style. So if I change this one to a like blue color, it won't affect this. So this is always like a gray solid line. So what we can do here is once we turn use the underlay to show this overhead floor or overhead element, we can go to modify and use the line work. Okay, so line work, and then change this one to overhead, and then you can pick this edge, or you can even pick the the entire. Oh, looks like we can't. Yeah, you can always try. So sometimes you can pick the whole thing, but sometimes you can only pick these edges. So now we can pick this edge, right? So and then we can just turn off these underlay. So click on none. So you can see it. You can still see these lines. So which means like if I type WT, so show. Oh, maybe I turn off the section box so we can see those floors. Okay, so you can see if I just change this floor, it will automatically change the boundary of this. So okay, so this is how we can use that. At least we can use the line weight, so line work tool, and with the overhead line style to manually pick this edge. And if you don't want to see them, so you can always go back here and use the by category to change them back, which is invisible in this view. Okay, so yeah, I think that's it. So basically there's no line style to control the graphic of this line, but you can always use line work to overwrite this line, and also use on underlay when you need to. So this is it. You can always, and also if you don't want to use the overhead, you can always add. So you can add your own line style. Okay, so you can add new. So for example, you can add halftone or gray dash or something like that, and then just change the setting color. This become dash. Okay, so and then you can go turn on the underlay first, and then go line work. Go find your where is it, gray dash, and pick this edge, and then turn off, and then you can turn off. Okay, so the reason why we turn off is because most of the time there's a lot of element overhead, and then you probably only want to see some, you know, important lines like the roof shape, the eave lines, ridge, or kind of they are, because they are important. But once you use the line work to override those edge, and then you can just change this underlay to none, so you won't see a lot of stuff that you don't want to see. Okay, so this is it. Yeah, if you have any questions, I think we have a lot of modeling to do. Okay, so if you have any questions, please let me know. I'll see you next time. Thank you.